Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're diving into the psychology of money. Let's get started. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is a book that aims to explain the complex relationship between psychology and money. The book is divided into 20 short chapters, each exploring a different aspect of the topic. The book starts with the idea that wealth is not just about money, it's also about happiness, security, and the ability to do what you want with your life. Housel uses examples such as the story of Ronald Reed, a janitor who left a fortune to charity when he passed away. Ronald lived frugally and was a wise investor, showing that wealth isn't just for the rich, it's also for those who are financially responsible. Through the book, Housel emphasizes that money is not just a practical matter, but is deeply psychological. He uses examples such as the impact of envy on our financial choices, the behavioral biases that lead people to take on more debt than they should, and how we often overestimate the importance of big financial events like stock market crashes or lottery wins. One of the most compelling ideas presented in the book is the concept of compounding, both in finance and in life. Housel explains how compounding is the key to building wealth and creating a successful life. He writes, "Small improvements accumulate into stunning results." He uses examples of compounding in both finance, such as the growth of the S&P 500 over time, and in people's personal lives, such as the benefits of exercise. Overall, The Psychology of Money is a highly readable and insightful book that provides a unique perspective on the complex relationship between our minds and our money. Housel's examples and stories help to illustrate his points in an engaging and accessible manner. This book is a must-read for anyone who wants to gain a better understanding of how they make financial decisions and how they can use psychology to their advantage. Key ideas. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel discusses the fundamental principles of personal finance and investing through the lens of behavioral psychology. Here are some key ideas and core concepts of the book. 1. Timeless lessons. The book emphasizes that the basic principles of personal finance and investing are timeless. They have remained the same for centuries and will continue to remain the same. According to the author, the most powerful force in investing is time, which means starting early and staying invested for the long term. He cites the example of Warren Buffett, who became one of the richest people in the world by following simple, time-tested principles of investing. 2. Personal behavior. The author emphasizes that investing success is influenced heavily by personal behavior and psychology, rather than by skills or intelligence. The biggest obstacle to achieving financial success is often one's own behavior, such as impatience, fear, greed, or overconfidence. The author suggests that understanding ourselves and our individual biases is the key to making better financial decisions. 3. Compound interest. The book highlights the power of compound interest. The idea that small amounts of money invested consistently over a long period of time can grow into significant wealth. The author shares several examples of people who became rich by starting early and letting their money compound over decades, rather than trying to get rich quickly. 4. The importance of savings. The book emphasizes the importance of saving money over earning more of it. The author suggests that people who prioritize savings and live below their means are often happier and more financially secure than those who only focus on earning more money. He cites research that suggests that people who make $70,000 a year and save 20% of their income are often happier than those who make $200,000 a year but save less. 5. The danger of leverage. The author suggests that excessive use of leverage, borrowing money to invest, can be dangerous and can lead to catastrophic losses. He cites several examples, including long-term capital management, which used excessive leverage and nearly caused a financial meltdown in 1998. Overall, The Psychology of Money is a compelling and insightful book that combines practical advice with behavioral psychology to help readers make better financial decisions. Quotes 1. Money is a story we tell ourselves. This quote from the introduction of the book sets the tone for Housel's exploration of the psychological factors that influence our relationship with money. He emphasizes that money is not just a tangible object or number on a screen, but a narrative that shapes our perceptions and behaviors. 2. The most important part of every plan is planning on things going wrong. Housel emphasizes the importance of resilience and flexibility when it comes to financial planning. He points out that unexpected events, both positive and negative, can have a big impact on our financial outcomes, and we need to be prepared to adjust our plans accordingly. 3. The ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want to, is priceless. It is the highest dividend money pays. Housel argues that the ultimate goal of finance is not simply to accumulate more and more money, but to use it to achieve greater freedom and flexibility in our lives. Financial independence allows us to pursue our passions and priorities without being tied to a traditional job or lifestyle. 4. No one's crazy. Everyone just has their own private logic. Throughout the book, Housel highlights the diversity of financial attitudes and behaviors among individuals and groups. He suggests that we should seek to understand the underlying motivations and belief systems that drive people's financial decision-making, rather than simply judging or dismissing them. 5. Investing success is not a solitary act, it's a team sport. Housel emphasizes that investing is not only a matter of individual knowledge or skill, but also requires collaboration with others. Whether through mentorship, networking, or simply learning from others' experiences, we can benefit from the collective wisdom and support of a community of investors. 6. The highest form of wealth is the ability to wake up every morning and say, "I can do whatever I want today." Housel emphasizes the importance of prioritizing our personal freedom and happiness over simply accumulating more wealth. True financial success means having the freedom to live life on our own terms and pursue our passions, rather than being weighed down by financial obligations or stress. The power of compounding never fades, but the result of compounding varies greatly depending on what is being compounded. Housel illustrates the power of compound interest in growing investments over time. However, he also notes that what we are compounding matters greatly. Compound interest can work in our favor when it comes to investing in assets that appreciate in value, but also work against us when it comes to accumulating debt. Number 8. Wealth is often hidden in the things we don't see. Housel argues that true wealth often comes from intangible assets, such as social connections, knowledge, and reputation, rather than just financial assets. These intangible assets can provide us with opportunities and resources that are not limited by the size of our bank accounts. 9. Few things matter more with money than understanding your own time horizon. Housel emphasizes the importance of taking a long-term perspective when it comes to investing and financial planning. We need to consider our individual goals and timelines rather than simply following the short-term trends or recommendations of others. 10. Risk is what's left over when you think you've thought of everything else. Action items. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is a great book for anyone seeking practical advice on how to manage their finances. Here are a few of the practical tips and advice that you can find in the book. 1. Develop a long-term perspective. According to the book, successful investors focus on the long term, rather than trying to make a quick profit. They view investments as a journey with ups and downs along the way. Housel advises readers to focus on what matters in the long run and overlook the short-term noise. 2. Avoid financial disaster. Housel outlines behavioral biases that often lead people to make poor financial decisions. He emphasizes the importance of avoiding those pitfalls in order to avoid financial disaster. The book includes plenty of examples, such as the dangers of excessive leverage or relying too heavily on a single stock. 3. Invest in yourself. One of the most powerful investment decisions you can make is to invest in yourself, says Housel. This can mean acquiring new skills and knowledge, which can lead to opportunities for higher income. Housel believes that investing in yourself is the best investment that you can make. 4. Start saving early. The book emphasizes the importance of starting to save and invest early. Housel illustrates the power of compound interest and how small amounts invested regularly can grow significantly over time. 5. Keep it simple. In general, Housel advises readers to keep their investments simple. He explains how complicated investment schemes, such as derivatives, can often lead to high fees and losses. Instead, he advocates for simple strategies such as investing in low-cost index funds.